Here we have two of the largest, two of the most impressive bodybuilders of all time. Ronnie King Coleman, Big Ramy, Mamdouh Elssbiay. This is a fan request and voted for. You picked Tuesday. You guys selected this one. Ronnie King Coleman, 2003. Maybe close to his largest anyway in weight, circumference, is most impressive in terms of a mass monster version, and it's the 2015 Arnold Classic Brazil for Big Ramy, and that is maybe his finest version, at least from some of these front shots. So this matchup, obviously, you have to take all things into consideration. 2003 for Ronnie, the pictures are going to be different quality. For instance, this front double, he is tilted a little bit thousely, and these pictures have been accused of being, doctored up a bit, but I don't know. I think Ronnie Coleman was just that freakishly large. Look at the biceps. He's obviously going to have an edge in the arms, and to be honest with you, Diane, I was surprised at how big those arms are of Ronnie King Coleman. Now, here's what I mean. Take a look at this picture here. And what were those other pictures doctored up? Ronnie King Coleman, obviously, still very impressive in these shots, but the midsection does not look as good. The arms don't look as freakishly large. Interesting. The wheels, obviously, much bigger than Big Ramy, Mamdouh Elssbay's. Ramy's midsection. Could you give this one to Big Ramy? Or is Big Ronnie winning on the arms? Just impressive set of arms. Actually close, and I can't believe I'm saying that. Here's the front lat spread. A good shot for both of these kings. I guess they're both, I guess Ramy would be more of a sultan, right? Well, I don't know. But either way, both guys look awesome. Ronnie King Coleman, he has some more striations in the chest. That could be more impressive. Of course. Big Ramy, he has an awesome V-taper, small waist. Hard to size these two dudes. Made Ronnie slightly taller. I think Ronnie is ultimately a little bit taller. But to be honest, guys, and I know this might sound like I'm from Mars, he did shrink a bit the bigger he got from doing all those heavy squats. And probably more close to 5'11 back in 98. Shrunk up a bit by 2003. Here's the side chest. The ultimate decision in the front lat spread, it was close, but Ronnie would probably get it because he was more ripped. And the side chest, again, hard to size these guys. Ramrod, he bends at the knees, and that does take away your height. But this picture of the king, it's kind of sucks. It's panned back. One like this, I think, would show his true, not only size, but substantialness. Is that a word, substantialness? I think so. Ramy's good and solid. It just seems like there's a layer of just maybe a chocolate bar. He ate a chocolate bar. Or a bag of chips, something, one little piece, and put one little layer over a finely tuned, conditioned athlete, whereas Big Ronnie, block solid. Here's a side tricep. And again, these are those pictures that might be or maybe not doctored up. There's some black and white ones that are most certainly of King Ron doctored up a little bit. But having said that, maybe accused of a weak shot for the side tricep, but I don't know. I think he's just as good, maybe even better than the big Rodman. No, that's already a name. Dennis Rodman. Big Ramrod. Ramy. Mamdouh Elssbiay. Remember Ram Man from He-Man? You guys remember Ram Man? I have the original action figure. Here is the important part. The back. And I can hear you guys now. But Max Muscle, you missized this one. There is no way that Ramy is as wide as the king. Well, guys, Big Ramy back in 2015, Arnold's Classics, come on, Brazil. He was as wide as a barn door. But size is maybe nor here nor there. King Ron, he's huge. Look at the traps. 3-dimensional traps. At that, they're mountainous. So if you look at it that way, there's no way that Ramy could even come close. But guys, take a close look. Lee Priest at home thinking, I mean, who really cares about the straw to his glutes? Well, the thing of it is, Lee and everybody that doesn't agree, it is a big difference when it's that much of a difference. It looks like Ramrod would be like a month out, maybe even more of what Ronnie brings to the package of the stage. So here's the rear double. Ramrod could be in trouble, but I don't know. He's pretty good, but just not as conditioned. That was a whole song through that. So you guys get bodybuilding knowledge. You guys get harmonious tones of these beautiful songs. Yeah, detail more so than the size. So kudos to Ramrod. He brought the size. But the thing of it is, people that know bodybuilding, dieting, things of that nature, if he did suck down to get as conditioned, he wouldn't be nearly as big. And I guess on that token, Big Ronnie, Ron Coleman, he could come in as soft as Ramrod here, but he'd be 320 pound. Here's the abs and thigh. How much did King Ron weigh at the 2003 Olympia? Exactly how much did he weigh? Let us know in the comment section below. That's how you get your comments to explode. I would say 287 by the lore of the myth, or the legend, I should say. Jay Cutler said he was 278. So I don't think he was big. 278 pounds ripped is big. But 278, and I've heard as high as 292. That's a big difference, but I'm sure you lose that much dieting, things of that nature. Anyway, I would give the abs and thigh, talked right through that one, to Ramy. Big Ramy, give him the abs and thigh. Should I give him the most muscular too? There's a midsection. There's definitely a midsection edge that Ramrod has had over this entire matchup. He is aesthetically pleasing, but there is a ripped type of high top grade beef muscle, raw muscle. The muscles are more muscly for this King Coleman. But I don't think there's too many bodybuilders on the planet that would stand up to the king like this 2015 Mamdouh Elssbiay, Arnold's Classic Brazil. It was his finest touch. It was his Midas touch. It was his finest package, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, he's not a horse, and he'd have to be a rhinoceros to defeat Ronnie the King, a Triceratopses, baby please. Anyway, lads and laddises, hit thumbs up on this one. I will do the rest of those requests. I would like to see the Martin Fitzwater one. You guys want to see a Martin Fitzwater request? Martin? Have a great one. Al, what are you doing? How about subscribing to my channel, please? And if you're bored, if you're in the mood, you can check out my latest video. It is a good one. And there's a whole bunch of videos in this playlist all stacked together. So, you can watch every pose. Another one over here too. 1, 2, 3, diddly-dee.